Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well, too. And I say shalom to you, Akim, out there. And this is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out as of March 25th, 2023. And this news article was by the JerusalemPost.com, and it reads, attacks on Iranian-linked target in Syria to draw prompt response, Iran security spokesperson. And it says, an Iranian security spokesperson said on Saturday that struck on Iranian-linked base in Syria will draw a quick response after the report death of 19 people in one of the deadliest exchanges between the U.S. and Iran aligned forces in years. It says any pretext to attack bases created the request of Syrian government to deal with you-know-what and you-know-what elements in this country will be met with an immediate counter response. Kevlin Karzavi, spokesperson for Iran's top security body, was quoted as saying by the semi-official news agency Nur News. Iran said its forces and allied forces are in Syria at the request of Damascus and see U.S. forces and occupiers. And this is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 9, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be ye not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet by and by. Luke 21 and 10. Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Right, and that comes, as I was reading the article, they said this is like one of the deadliest attacks between the tensions between Iranian-backed groups, which is allies with Iran, and against the United States with those recent drone attacks. And I would say it was like a total of 3 or 4 attacks occurred on both sides, because the Iranian-backed groups, they have retaliated, and then the United States, they had retaliated against them when they first started of their drone attack. Hit a U.S. military base that claimed the lives of, I believe, 1 U.S. service member, and 7 or 6 service members were wounded in that drone attack blast. And then the United States, they responded with the airstrike was authorized by President Joe Biden and Lloyd Austin as well, too. And it claimed the lives of 11 to 19 people, I believe. And then there was another attack at a second military base was stationed by U.S. soldiers and some other soldiers that was allies with the United States as well, too. So you've been having response attack at both sides, the Iranian black groups versus the United States soldiers and their allies with as well, too. Down there in Syria. So tension's definitely been stirring up for the last 24 hours. I'm not for sure, but it might be a possible another attack in the works, probably, might be. But definitely within the last 24 hours, definitely tensions definitely been stirring up in Syria, over there in Syria, especially the eastern part of Syria, And then you've been having the on and off tensions between Iran and Israel as well too, as the Israeli Defense Forces was launching strikes over there in Damascus, in that region as well too, because you got Iranian backed facilities in that region in Syria. That's why you've been seeing Israel been launching strikes back and forth in that region over there. So the tensions between Iran and Israel is continuing to increasing. And then with this latest tensions between the United States and the Iranian backed group as well too, is now increasing as well too. And I'm going to read it again. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 10 of the Holy Scriptures, and it reads, Then said he unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Right, and that's what we're seeing in the latter days. Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And that's going to continue to increase in the latter days. And I'm going to go back to verse 9, Luke 21 and 9. I'm going to read it again for edification's sake. It says, but when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, right? And that's what we're hearing right now, wars and commotions between these nations and different kingdoms around the world. Definitely throughout the Middle East, in the Syrian region, Yemen, and all places that's in the Middle East. We're seeing wars and commotions on and off, proxy wars, rumors of wars, etc., It says, I'm going to read it again, Luke 21 and 9 of the Holy Scriptures, and it reads, But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be ye not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by right, because it's going to continue to increase. It's going to continue to increase, build up more and more, the wars and commotions between these nations, So other than that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying. Of this recent news article, the tensions between the Iranian-backed forces against the United States and its allies as well too in that region of Syria, of the recent attacks within the last day or so, or 24 hours, as this new response right here says, attacks on Iran-linked targets in Syria to draw prompt response, Iran security spokesperson reports. So with that, once again, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying of the reading of this news article and the Holy Scriptures in response and reference to this news article as well too. I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakar double honors to the elders for preaching his word truthfully and sincerely, and shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say, shalom.